Good morning, Seoul. It is my first official day alone in this country and solo traveling basically ever. I can't leave this place. There you go. And checkout was at 11 a.m. and it's 12:30. I overslept like crazy. Hello everyone, welcome to day 18 of my Grand Asia tour. Today I decided to leave Seoul and embark on a 3-hour journey across the Korean Peninsula to Busan. In this video, join me as I explore Busan like a real traveler with no plans, no friends, nothing booked. Truth be told, this is the first time ever I actually solo travel. Yes, I went to Tokyo alone, but only for a few hours while my friends joined me. But now I'm actually alone. Solo traveling is not easy. Come with me as I discover the untold truths of solo traveling. Let's explore Busan together. So my train is 039 and it says track 10, so we're gonna go to track 10. Looks like all these people are also going to track 10. Alright, first view of these trains. I'm already missing Japan again. Japan just does everything so awesome. Oh shit. Ooh. Look, I got the only seat without a window. The only seat without a window. Alright, we're on the train to Busan. This is giving Train to Busan vibes. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that show on Netflix, but you have to watch it. This is that. But I moved to get a window because my original seat is in the back and it has no window. So I moved here. Hopefully I can stay here. But check out Seoul. Right, update on the train. I miss Japan. This train is comparable to what you would find in America, I'd say. If America had high-speed rail. The bathroom sucks. Very different. Very different. Toilet's mid, the bathroom's tiny. The train, I mean, it's nice, but definitely does not compare to Japan. Excuse me. All right. Busan. We are now in Busan, ladies and gentlemen. It's chillier than I thought. Is this supposed to be like a beach destination vacation spot? But it's cold. This train ride was long. It's like 3 hours and a half. Maybe a little less, but it felt really long. Anyways, I booked the Airbnb on the train and it just happens to be right next to the station again. So awesome. We're gonna go check it out. It was really cheap, so I think it's going to be not the best. You know, that's the thing about traveling. Like you could spend a lot of money or you cannot. And since I'm going to other places, I'm not. And also since I haven't produced money in a while, so we're getting a cheap spot. But it's my own private room, it's not a hostel, so we'll check it out. We're gonna check it out, see how it is, and go from there, and explore the city. One thing is that these South Koreans know how to make a station, man. The station is beautiful. It looks very similar to the Seoul station. It's very nice. This actually looks crazy. Whoa. This place is crazy. Busan is good. Yes, Busan is good. But I guess it's a very big culture shock because I would have assumed that these people were Buddhists. They're Christian as fuck. And it's voting season. Super Christian. That's cool. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I don't know. Traveling. We're traveling. We're in Texas Street. We're back in the States. This place is called Texas Street. On a club. Korean Foreigners Tourist Club. That's interesting. But anyways, welcome to Texas Street. And now we're in Chinatown. I did not know they have a Chinatown here, but they do. This place really is picturesque as hell. Look at this. Well, I'm staying in a motel. I didn't know it was a motel, but I guess I'm staying in one. Alright. You know, maybe it's not half bad. My room is tiny though, I'll tell you that. How does this work? I got it. Oh, okay. Bro, I should have not done this. I should have not done this. Just in a fucking hostel. Shit. I should have not done this. But whatever. Oh, I should have not done this. Whatever. The plan is to come sleep here anyways. That's it. So fuck it. Alright, time for a little room tour. Check out my beautiful room. That I can understand why it's so cheap, but I might have been framed because it had over 1,000 reviews on Airbnb and it was a guest favorite. It was $60 though for 2 nights, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, this is what we got. We have a SpongeBob trash can, a bed, if you can call it a bed, a very not haunted and sticky mirror, a little fridge, you know, what more can you ask for, you know, a little private space. Let's check out the, I didn't realize that I don't have my own bathroom, but it's okay. Where the fuck is the shower? That's the shower. It smells weird in here too. See, look, I wasn't kidding. People have really good things to say about this place. Great value for the money, close and central. Thank you, the team. Everything was super clean. You know, so whatever. We live. This place is nice. The only thing is that the bed, fuck. I'm gonna have to be really tired to sleep comfortably in this. But, yeah. Let's go explore Busan. It's about to be 6. Let's go get food, man. I think I'm hungry. hungry and I'll take some medicine. And let's see if there's any plans for the night. See if we can make some friends. I should have stayed in a hostel. But whatever. I want my own space. I don't really want to be sharing bunk beds like that. So let's go. I don't think that was the right way to do that. But whatever. Locked it. Got my phone. Yes. Cool. Alright. We're out and about. Let's go grab a bite. I'm hungry. So it turns out that Texas Street is a really huge historical reference because in World War II, there'd be so many Americans here that the people started opening local shops, local pubs, local bars for the Americans, and they ended up calling it Texas Street. And it's also now a red light district, so I'm basically staying where things happen, you know? Fuck man, I'm getting sick. Alright, so what I'm noticing is a lot of Russians here. Things are in Russian. And the people speak Russian. I wonder why. I don't want to find out. Check this place out. I'm home. They even got the Miami Dolphins on there. Wow. Alright, struggles of being a Westerner. I don't know if I like Korean food. I really don't want Korean food. So I ended up coming to this egg sandwich place. I'm gonna get a nice egg sandwich. At least it's not super different than what I'm normally used to. So I'm gonna eat that, hopefully feel a little better because I haven't eaten anything and I'm getting sick. So hopefully I eat that, feel better. And then I found the salsa club that I'm gonna go hit up. Let's see if it's popping, and if not, we'll go bar hopping. Alright, let me bring you guys up to speed. Excuse my voice because I am a little sick, but while I was making this video in real life, I forgot to narrate, so I didn't say anything. So let me tell you exactly what happened. I left the sandwich place, I looked on Instagram, I found the salsa club, and I was like, you know what, let me head to the salsa club, see if I can make some friends at the salsa club, because if you guys remember, at this point in time, I felt really lonely. So I was like, I need to make some friends, and the only way that I know how to make friends, other than being in a hostel, is kind of like through dancing, through salsa. So I decided to go check out the club, but I got the times wrong because when I got there, after being lost, by the way, for like 10 minutes, I magically found this place because there was like no signage or anything. I get there and the classes were literally ending, but the founder came up to me, like said hello, told me where I'm from, asked me if I dance. I said yes. She's like, all right, let's go dance. And I'm like, all right, bet. I start dancing casino because I know how to dance like casino salsa. These people dance on too, and so obviously it was like a mix up there, but she ended up having some casino lessons in the past, so we got to dancing. She was like, oh my god, you dance really good, blah blah blah. So after we danced a little bit, she told me, hey, you're a little late for the classes, you can stick around if you want, because afterwards we're all gonna go eat, and in 2 hours there is a social, you should come. And I thought about it. These people are really nice. I made like a really fast friend group, and thinking back in time, I should have just said yes, but I was a little bit afraid because I don't dance on two, and I doubt anyone there knows how to dance casino salsa. So I was like, you know what guys, it's okay, thank you so much for the invitation, but I'm gonna go do something else and then I'll see if I come back. And they're like, are you sure, like you should stay? And I was like, no, not okay. So I decided to leave and I started wandering around, I started walking around, when all of a sudden I see something that just kind of blows me away. Something that you would just see in a movie, in a Ghibli movie, in some sort of like, I don't know, Disney fairy tale. For me, it was such a bizarre thing to be able to witness. As I was walking, I see a group of parents and little kids just waving at a bus. And inside the bus, there are also little kids waving to everyone outside the bus. And you might think, okay, that sounds kind of normal. No, this was for like 10 minutes. They were literally waving, saying goodbye. But the other part is that they were crying. Everyone was crying. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, where are they going? Like, what's happening? And I ended up talking to one of the other guys there, which he happened to be an international teacher. And he told me this. Okay, so I went up to one of the guys there and I was like, hey, like, this was super cute. Like, where are they going? And then he looks at me, he's like, yeah, they're foreign exchange students from Japan. And I was like, whoa, cool. And the way that they were saying bye and the way that they were like literally crying, I thought that they were here for a year or something, but no, they were here for 3 days. They came from Japan, they were here for 3 days. And then they were saying bye. They were saying bye to them because they're going back to Japan. That's so cool. Imagine like your kid from Japan goes to Korea to hang out with Korean students for a few days. I thought that was super cool, super cute. And then he told me that they're actually going to Japan next year. And I was like, oh, cool, man. That's awesome. Super cute, super cute. Literally almost made me, or it did bring a tear to my eyes, actually. It was really cute. I've never seen anything like that before. Look at the street though, it looks kind of crazy from this angle. But after this, I decided to head on and go to a famous beach because they were supposed to have a drone show. But this mother drone show never happened. Like, I don't know, I missed the first one because the first one was at 7, I remember that. But there was a second one at 9 or 10, I think it was 9. There was another one at 9, but they ended up canceling the 9 because of a technical issue. So I ended up wandering in this beach town for some time, but it was the most beautiful beach town I've ever witnessed. Again, something out of a movie. I mean, Busan is so beautiful. It has this beauty. But yeah, that's why I ended up there. And another fun fact, it took me another hour to get there from where I was. So in total, I was like 2 hours away from my hotel. So it took me some time to get back home, but I made it back home. And I was also getting really, really, really sick at this point. So I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to party. I didn't want to do anything. I literally just wanted to walk around. And I was doing it in a very lonely manner, but I enjoyed my time there. Navigation skills, the beach is that way. It doesn't look very beachy. Feels cold actually, but let's see what we find. I'm the only foreigner. There's rarely any foreigners. All I see is a bunch of Koreans everywhere. So check this out. We made it. This actually looks super cool. Wow. But yeah, this is super cool. Look at this character. This is nice. Alright, first time touching Korean sand. Let's go over here. It's very fine, doesn't stick to your fingers. They're having a war with the fireworks. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're having a war. Alright, I hear music. I go to music. Let's see what they're playing here. I don't know the song. Good morning, Busan. It is our first entire day in this place, although it already isn't because I slept until 11:30, so it's midday already. I feel good, but I guess I'm a little sick. I don't know. But it's time to shower, so let's go shower in this hotel together. Oh, by the way, I slept amazing. I slept amazing. I was worried about the bed because it's like a spring bed, but to be honest, it was good. I went to sleep at 1 a.m. and I woke up at 11, so I guess my body needed rest. Anyways, let's go shower. This is the shower. Let's see how this works. So the shower wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad at all. They did have hot water. It's just when the hotter the water got, the less like potent the stream was. So I had to put it kind of like hot and then cold and hot and then cold so I can like wash myself. But this view is beautiful. I love it. Alright, let's get ready. Good morning, Busan. I said that already, but now we're actually in the streets. We're in the streets today. We are on the way to that famous village. And so first order of business, let's go grab the bus. After we grab the bus, or sorry, no, we're not grabbing the bus. All right, what are we doing? First thing on the to-do list for today. Today I'm gonna try to knock out everything I want to do here in Busan. So it's gonna be a busy day. But the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go to a village called the Gamjang village. It's apparently a super picturesque village, and it's pretty beautiful. So we're gonna go check it out, and then we're gonna grab breakfast / lunch there. After that, we are doing a bunch of other activities. So get ready for an action-packed day. All right, our first subway of Busan. Looks very similar to the ones in Seoul. Looks like we've made it to the exit. Let's go see what it looks like. We are in Chonsong. Chonsong, however you say that. Oh, Machu Picchu of Busan. Huh, that's cool. Let's go check out the Machu Picchu of Busan. Wow, this is a long walk. It's that way. What looks like favelas. I gotta walk all this now. Alright, let's go for a walk. Let's go. Energy 1000%. You know, I decided to take the bus, but I don't think we're fitting. This guy is driving a manual bus off a mountain filled with people. That's crazy. Alright, we've made it to the top. Now first order of business, I need food, so let's find a place to eat. This place looks good. What the hell is ramyeon? Korean ramyeon. What is that? This view. And it's windy, I can feel the breeze. It's really good. I like it. I actually do like this a lot. You're gonna think I'm weird, but for some reason, it tastes a little bit like pizza. You're gonna be like, what? I know. I think it's the chicken or the broth. But I can definitely close my eyes and imagine eating pizza pasta. It's good though. It is hot. It is very hot here today. And I didn't wear any sunscreen, but it's okay. We'll be okay. I am almost completely out of breath. But check this out. We're almost at the observatory. Wow. I'm either pretty sick or it's just hard to breathe up here. Wow. Alright, time to get out of this place. Now we are going to a place called Songdong Bay Station. It's like this cable car that takes you, I think, across the ocean or across the bay. So I'm sure it'll be a nice experience. So. Okay, I caught up the bus into the middle of the street. I don't know where I am, but these people seem to be just as lost, so I'm gonna follow them. The way to go to Sangam Beach. This way. That way. I think. Wow. You know, I would love to go on the water right now. What? This is awesome. Alright, now we head to our next destination. This place has been super cool, but we now continue to the next spot. Into the bus, and I come to a conclusion. I'm solo traveling, but I've been very introverted ever since John left. I haven't really approached anyone, and I haven't conversed or said hi or just went up to random people and started a conversation. I haven't done that. So I've been very introverted, and so I've been, I mean, I guess lonely, but I don't think lonely is the right word. It's just kind of like, yeah, alone, which is good. This is solo traveling. I mean, it is what it is. But reading upon the stories of other people that have solo traveled, they say approach people, converse with people, and spark conversation. So I think that's something that I'm gonna start doing. Although it's hard because I don't speak Korean. The good thing is that the majority of Koreans actually do speak English, not like Japan. So let's see if I start talking to people and make friends. I still haven't made a conversation, but it's okay. Tonight we make a friend. We will. Hello. 감사합니다. 다음 승차시 환승입니다. 반갑습니다. Now we have a very long ride. That we saw yesterday from the fireworks. So where we came and we were supposed to see the drone show that never happened was in that beach all the way over there. And so now we're on the bridge. We are finally here. Almost. Let's go. Whoa! Alright, since we ran out of money in my card, I need to stop at the GS25. We're gonna reload the card so I have money to get home. And I'm gonna buy some medicine because I honestly can't breathe through this nostril. It doesn't work. And I don't feel 100%, so let's go get something that'll probably make me feel a little better. I have Feastables? That's nuts. Mr. Beast, you've done well. I bought the medicine, and then I remember that it had to be after food and I haven't eaten, so I walked into this place and I'm glad I did because look, food. I have no idea what this is, but I have high expectations, so. 안녕하세요. For here, yeah, thank you. Alright, let's try this food out. I warmed it up, everything's good to go, but I'm gonna start with the sushi, because why not? I have become a master at chopsticks. My exes should be proud of me. All right, we're fed. We took the medicine and we feel great. So let's finally go see this beach. Although, look at this. This place is filled with beauty. What a beautiful place. Wow, look at this beach. I'm not gonna lie, this place looks absolutely insane. What the hell's going on here? They have a Squid Games. Isn't this super cool? Alright, so there's a show going on. Let's see what's happening here. Jesus has arrived. Alright, one thing I'm noticing that is very different from here compared to America is that over there we all would have our phones. We would all be watching the show like this, recording. Here, almost no one's on their phone. Literally almost no one is on their phone. It's like if I was in the 80s and everyone's just watching it organically. It's so cool. And Jesus is here. Okay, this is something that I want to touch on a little bit more. It honestly felt like a utopia. It felt like I teleported from South Korea into what I would imagine North Korea to be like. It was so bizarre to see everyone just letting go of technology and living in the moment, just like we did when our phones didn't exist. You know, one or two people were on their phones recording, maybe for Instagram, maybe for Snapchat, maybe to share that with their family. I don't know. But if this guy was in Miami, I know that he would have gone viral on TikTok because everyone is recording on their phones. It just seemed surreal. It seemed weird, but also very human, very touching, and very eye-opening. Like, why are we not being as happy as these people are in America? These Koreans look to be truly happy, enjoying an evening at the beach just with their families, not with technology. I thought it was beautiful. This place looks just as magical as night too, if not even more. Wow. Just wish I understood Korean. That'd be very helpful. I think this place turns 20. Something turns 20. And now I have a plan. Is this plan gonna be the same fate as the other plans? Who knows? But I think it's called Busan X the Sky, which is an observatory, is right there. And it's also home to the world's highest Starbucks. This is a Starbucks in the sky, basically. And so we are going to go and try to buy tickets to go up the observatory. Problem is, it closes at 9, and it's 8:15. So let's see if they let me go up for 30 minutes. It just sucks that I'm gonna pay so much for 30 minutes, but to be honest, who would even stay longer than 30 minutes? Oh, and also it's home to like toilets that you can see the entire city, and I'd like to see the city at night, so let's try to go up it. Alright, this was hella pricey, but thank you. Thank you. Super pricey. 27,000 won, which is like maybe 20 bucks. Maybe a little bit more than 20. Whatever.
156 seconds with a long video. Video start.
Thank you. This is such a surreal feeling. I think we're the only 3 people up here. I'm gonna let them go. They can have their little romantic moment. Now I go. Welcome to Busan X the Sky. We are completely alone. Let's see. Welcome to Busan X the Sky. I think it's one of the tallest towers in South Korea. And we can see, wow, look at the fireworks show. The same show we saw from that beach all the way over there the other day. Over there. Now I can see it from here. But this is the super famous beach. And see what I told you? Like the city is constructed between hills, which is super interesting. Parking bridge.
Look.
Oh wow, it is shocking. Now, time to buy a drink from the highest Starbucks in the entire world. So, let's go get our coffee. I guess we go up here now. I got a coffee that the girl recommended. I would read it to you, but it's in Korean. But anyways, the world's highest Starbucks. Also, welcome to what I believe is also one of the highest bathrooms in the world. Imagine pooping to this view. This would be my holiest poop. That would be awesome. I don't have to poop right now, so sucks. I would try to push it just so I can say that I pooped looking at the city and the city can see me poop, but no, I can't. I don't know what this is. I also found a wonderful, wonderful spot to drink my delicious hot coffee. I haven't tried it yet though, so before I show you the view, let's try it. It's good. It's really hot. I burned my tongue, but it's really good. Of course, the camera doesn't know justice, but I will stay here and drink my coffee while looking at the city of Busan for a little longer. So I decided not to play volleyball with them. I saw some kids playing volleyball and I wanted to play with them, but I guess I chickened out in asking them, which is unfortunate and not according to what I had said before of making friends. But now we walk down the street. I ended up getting pizza in this beautiful place. I think pizza was a good idea. I decided on going back home. Tomorrow our checkout is at 11, so I'd rather just go, rest a little bit, maybe see a movie, and then tomorrow check out and make a decision whether I want to stay here a little longer, which I think I am because I want to ride the cable cars. So I'm gonna find a place to put my bags, and then probably book a train back to Seoul because I do want to go to the DMZ on Tuesday morning since I leave on Wednesday. So let's do that. Hello from Busan. It is officially our last day in this beautiful city, and it is now time for me to leave my beloved Airbnb. This place, in the beginning, I was sketched out, in the beginning, skeptical, but it ended up being exactly what I needed, you know? A perfect place for me to come, sleep, knock out, in my own private space, and not having to worry about anything. It is in a sketchy area, you know, the red light district, but it was good. Now, it is officially 10:30, checkout's at 11, and I'm already packed up, ready to go, and so I will commence the day today. We have 3 things that we want to achieve today. I guess 4. The first one is I need to buy my ticket back to Seoul. So I need to go to the station and figure out when I'm getting the ticket back to Seoul. That will basically like shape my entire day, because if every ticket is sold out and I gotta leave now, then I gotta leave now. But if everything works and I can get a train maybe like 6-7 p.m., then we have a good amount of time. 2, I need to, if I find the train ticket, need to put these bags in a storage because I can't leave them here. 3, we are going to go waste some money and ride those little trains. I think it's called the Blue. Come on, Serge, use your memory. It is called, my friends, Blue Line Park. So we're gonna go back to where we were yesterday, basically, and ride those little trains. Afterwards, depending on what time it is, the 4th thing is I'm going to go to Spaland. I really want to use that onsen, so I'm gonna go to Spaland, relax a little bit, and everything. And I guess 5th one is I gotta make sure I'm well fed because I'm starving. So let's go do all those 5 things, and then hop on the train back to Seoul, because tomorrow we're going to the DMZ, and that is going to be an adventure. So let's go. Hi, for Seoul. Alright, so I got tickets. I think I may have fucked myself though, because I just realized that yes, I leave at 9 p.m., but I get to Seoul basically at midnight. And then I have to find my Airbnb, and the trains stop at midnight. So we'll see what we do. But alright, whatever, we got our tickets. Now we have to go to a locker and start the day, because I gave myself 10 hours here, so. Alright, we just got off the bus. It's not the most ideal day for this activity because, you know, this train is super cutesy and you're supposed to see the ocean. It's supposed to be like all magical and stuff. But it's raining and it's cloudy. That's okay. We do it anyways. I feel like I can't breathe, man. I don't know if it's a sickness. I don't know if it's the air quality. I don't know what it is, but it's something. In the bus, I felt like I didn't have enough oxygen, so I was like trying to breathe through my mouth. But whatever, we're here. 감사합니다. 안녕하세요. Alright, so I went on a little shopping spree because it's raining and I don't feel great. So I bought an umbrella that reminds me of the ones of Japan. Only problem is that now this one has a little character on it. So now I have an umbrella. It's not a big umbrella, but it's an umbrella, so it's gonna have to do. I would love to bring this back with me, but I don't think this is going anywhere with me. It's a $6 umbrella that shall be used and then disposed. I found the famous, picturesque train passage. This is the famous one on social media. We're gonna take a video on it. This super cutesy little cafe that overlooks the ocean, and I'm gonna drink a coffee here. I ordered it already, so now we wait for said coffee. But look at this place, pretty good. It's very good, thank you. Super cute. Okay, so the reason that I decided to come all this way to Blue Line Park was to ride, of course, one of Busan's biggest tourist attractions is Busan's Sky Capsule Train. It's one of the most beautiful and scenic attractions in Busan. But of course, due to my poor planning and my lack of doing research, because I just wanted to YOLO everything and just take it day by day, the tickets completely sold out. So I went here for basically no reason. I was able to see the capsules. They looked super cool, but of course I was unable to ride them. So I was like, you know what? Perfect. Let me go to the second thing that I wanted to do today, because today I wanted to do 2 things. I wanted to ride the Blue Line Park trains, which is the capsules, and then I wanted to go to Spaland. Spaland is Korea's biggest spa resort, kind of like an onsen. But of course, the only day out of the week that they were closed was today, Today was the only day that they were closed. So boom, the 2 things that I wanted to do today, I couldn't do. All because of my poor planning. And so guys, if you're gonna travel anywhere, definitely do at least some kind of research and confirm the times to make sure everything aligns. So I told myself, hey, what do I do now? So of course I started doing some more research, and I found some other super cool attractions to go visit and explore. And so let's head on the adventure now. We look good. 안녕하세요. What am I doing? I was supposed to be doing this today. I was supposed to be in Spaland, and I was supposed to ride the cute little trains. But life has different things in plan, in store. And there's a really famous temple right across from here. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me do this. I've never done this before. And then I'll go to the temple, you know? After seeing people go down, this looks like the biggest waste of $25 I've ever done in my entire life. These things look so slow. Fuck. Thank you, 감사합니다. Hello folks, we are riding this thing and it's starting to rain, but this is a race against myself. Shit. We making this angle Formula 1. Alright, let's go visit this temple. 안녕하세요. We have made it to the temple. Let's see how beautiful this place is. I'm sure it's super beautiful. "12 zodiac figures." What a beautiful place. Alright, let's explore this place. This is cool. Very uneven floor, so I'm using my umbrella as a stool. Wow, I can say I did not expect this. This place is spectacular. Wow. That's nuts. Such a peaceful place. I could definitely see why there's a holistic tone to this place. Very beautiful. I wonder what that smell is. It smells... I don't know. Good? Really good? Flowers? I can't describe it. This is an interesting place. Okay, so I talked with my new friend, and he told me that you have to make it inside of the turtle. You have to throw coins? Make it inside the turtle, so let's try. Okay. Ah. Close. No, not super close. Alright, 500 coin. Let's go! Let's go. Thank you. The $500 coin did it. Let's go. Most beautiful temple in Korea. Alright. Call me uncultured, but I think I saw this pig in Squid Games. It really is beautiful. I wanted to record the people, but it literally said no photos. There were people there just praying or worshipping. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but they're in there bowing, and it's super interesting. That guy really shook me. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something. And it started pouring, so we're gonna go in here. Buddhist goddess of mercy. Okay, let's go visit the Buddhist goddess. Buddhist goddess of mercy. Go say hello. Okay, we made it to the Buddhist goddess of mercy. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Alright, we made it back to Seoul Station. I actually ended up hitching a ride with some people from New York. Shout out Jackson, and I forgot your name, the other girl's name. But we're here. The train leaves in about 2 hours and a half, so I'm gonna go get my computer from the locker and probably do some work for a little bit, and then catch the train and go to Seoul. I have a terrible day tomorrow because I have to wake up at like 5 in the morning because I have to grab the tour to the DMZ at 6:30. And so for now we relax. Let me go grab something to eat because I'm a little hungry, and then we relax. Check this out. Alright, I was able to change my train from 9 p.m. to 7:15. So we leave in about 20 minutes, which is good. The only thing is that I feel terrible. I don't feel good. I think I don't have a fever, but definitely don't feel great. So I just want to go and sleep, to be honest. Traveling while sick is the worst thing ever. My sister's sick too, but she's at home. Guess who's not at home? Me. Alright, looks like we're at platform 8, which is downstairs. Alright, now we board our train. Train station number 8. Goodbye, Busan. I will see you next time. And next time I'm going to do you right. Sounds bad, but I will be back. This is the part of the video where I say something along the lines of, "Thank you, Busan, for being so kind to me and allowing me to have such a warm and pleasant time in your city. I absolutely loved exploring you, and you are truly a beautiful city. Life isn't about the destination, it's about the journey. My journey in Busan. Only because the destinations were closed. Thank you, Busan. Thank you, Korea. Until next time."